Welcome back for another video, everybody. Today we have one from I'm Kevin. Mark might actually be. I have to do it to y'all, but man, season 3 has been out right now, and it's for right now. Currently, it's been going good. It's been going good. So right now, we're about to check out what I'm Kevin's talking about. Before we do that, link to the original video in the description down below. Also, a lot of other my socials there as well. Make sure to go check those out, and let's get into this.
Look at you. Finally got those powers, huh? Bet you're excited, but don't get in over your head. You thought this life was gonna be easy? Not even close. Oh, when you joined that little Justice League, but who are we trying to fool? That shit wasn't gonna end well. And your pops going rogue? Shit, man, couldn't have been easy. And even when you got him to leave, you somehow made your way right back. Even fought off a couple Viltrumites. I think you surprised all of us with that. Then you had that whole thing with Anissa and Angstrom. Yeah, that was rough. But don't forget, I gave you a second chance. All we want to do is make the world better. Your father couldn't do it, so now you're gonna step in. You'll return to Earth. Make them bend the knee. If not, I'll come back and destroy your whole fucking planet.
Now let's talk about the opening right there, because damn, I see how you doing it.
I don't know about y'all, but Invincible has become one of the few shows that I'll actually watch weekly, and probably the only show I want to make vids on weekly. Like that trailer, I don't know what Mark did for Cecil to be acting like that, but I just gotta see it. Now, for those who read the comics, let's be nice and not ruin the experience.
Yes,
I read
please.
the comments, and I'm sure others read the comments too. We just want to...
Hey, speaking about that, y'all don't know how much I got spoiled about Invincible from these people who read those comments. Like, they leaving out spoilers like crazy. And you can talk about an episode once, and they'll be dropping like at least like 16 spoilers left and right.
Want to talk about the show. Let us have this. But anyways, the first thing we see is how much Mark improved. He's on a whole training regimen, and this monster he's fighting is really an 8-year-old, and look how concerned the mom looks. Then look at the dad. The guy's unfazed. He got work in 40 minutes. He trying to wrap this shit up. Either he trying to figure out what to tell his boss, or he's getting paid a bag. Whole time he's planning out his shopping spree.
Has anyone realized how the mom right here kind of looks like Debbie?
Gotta hit up Gucci, Prada, Dior. I might fucking around a cop a Rolex. Mind you, he just watched his child get uppercutted 50 feet in the air, and best believe he gonna be back next week. But Mark was doing a lot, like working on his heat resistance, I guess, working on his speed, got him flying from the moon and back, and the heaviest thing they could find wasn't enough to work on his strength. Had to make a whole machine for it, which still wasn't enough.
I swear I've seen
And
Superman
they got
doing
him
this before.
doing all this because of Anissa. She came down, whooped his ass real quick, then left. Had them terrified. They said, yeah, the way he is now, he can probably beat her. Maybe, but she mentioned another. And when someone strong mentions another person, you know that nigga's a problem.
Yeah.
But that's when Rex pulls up. Breaking news.
Pretty sure that's like Conquest, right?
Of Independence. Huh? That is the most random thing to steal. Now, I just want y'all to see how bad this cop got it. Every other cop got evaded or like knocked back or something, right?
Oh, I know,
But look
I know
at
what you're
this
talking
guy.
about, yeah.
He runs in, gets flipped, and look at his face. He's trying to figure out why he just got hit with a set of moves that only individuals with a WWE Tag Team Championship can pull off in the middle of a fucking staircase.
Relax!
That man is either dead or paralyzed for life. But good news.
Man, I know his ass is about to hit retirement too, but nah. He finna be in the hospital room permanently.
The heroes show up, and all of a sudden, I feel bad for these guys. They are trying their absolute hardest while these two are talking about women. The worst part is when Rex was like, yo, can you hurry this up? I already beat my guy. And Mark proceeds to say right in front of him, not even looking at him either, oh, I'm just trying to hold back. He's a normal dude. So what he decides to do is before running in, he yells, and I quote, normal this. Does 0 damage while Mark confirms, yeah, totally normal. What else can you do besides accept that you're now his bitch? It's one thing to just lose to Invincible, right? But him having a whole convo mid-fight pretty much says that you're nothing to him, and then proceeds to confirm that theory. Now,
Also,
even with them...
I swear I've seen something like that before.
getting away because Kate's brother pulls up, they are never gonna forget this moment. But the reason why this dude is jumping Rex is because he thinks that Rex is responsible for Kate's death.
Which
now,
is
Mark,
stupid.
can you please stop trying to talk and just fight? You're not Batman. You have no intimidation. Rex is getting violated out there. Now, with this show, expect a lot of black and white scenes because he rips the skull off, plunges it back in the other's head, and that's all I'm showing. Just know there were limbs flying. But as we already know, Kate is alive. Obviously, no one else knew besides Immortal.
There's that bum right there.
She just had a spare clone hiding out. And Rex, who I think has the right to ask why she just let him believe she was dead, and here this nigga go.
It was her decision. She can do what she pleases.
Goodness, bro.
Yo, can someone fire this guy? So they headed back to their cave. Everyone got to see Kate again, and she's now engaged to Immortal. But that wasn't the only surprise. Ray also survived. So we got the whole team back, and Sanson was like, yeah, no one can stand up to us now. Calm down, bro. Y'all got washed on damn near every occasion. Y'all lost to people who call themselves the Lizard League. That should be explanation enough. If I need help and I see the Guardians of the Globe pull up, I'ma cry. If I don't see Eve or Mark tagging along, I know I'm dead. But now we see Mark chilling with the bros, and you know they ended up talking about Eve, right? Mark tells him about when future Eve saved him and how she also said that she loved him for years. And since the Mark in her timeline was dead, she never got over it. So she said he should give his Eve an answer, whether he says he likes her or not, just something. Now we all know Mark likes her. We can tell from season 1. But for some reason, he wants to tell her about what future Eve said, and me and you both will. Is this dude stupid?
Facts,
like what Will
like,
said, it's okay to be honest, but being too honest is a thing. You gonna mess up the whole play. So he pulls up on her, and bro, if you fuck this up, I'ma be heated. Spoiler alert, he fucked it up. You just had to tell her. I don't...
Yo, you don't know like how badly this pisses me off right here. Like, Mark, what are you doing? I swear, every episode he's like somehow selling. Like, bro, this guy really isn't. Okay, that was the last time.
I don't even know what to say. I'm just disappointed. But this is when we see Lil Bro, and listen. When it comes to the sibling/child character, it can go either way. You can have the good ones like my dog AJ, Ellie, Gohan, or you can have the annoying ones. The Daniels, the Barutos, the Archaics.
Hey, what my goat do right there?
Just thinking about it pisses me off. I pray Ollie's one of the good ones. But we then find out he already got his powers, and Cecil was on that immediately. No time was wasted. The thing is though, before you can get to Ollie, you're gonna have to get past Debbie, and Debbie isn't going for that. She wants Ollie to enjoy being a child. But that's when Cecil gets a call saying that every single hero, including the Guardians, got abducted. Not even 3 minutes ago, bro was talking about how they were
the Guardians are sorry, especially Immortal.
Mark and Eve, so they tracked down Rudy's signal, and it was the scientist again. This guy lost like 14 times already. We are not worried. But I guess his time in prison, he learned how to communicate with bugs. Strong bugs, but still bugs nonetheless. We are not worried. Oh! Yeah, they lost the bugs.
Bro, I'm so pissed off at Mark right now. How the hell does bro lose to bugs, bro? Like, what was that training for? He did all that to lose to bugs.
But this is the moment where everything changes. Not only did Cecil send down these pods filled with the humanoid robots, meaning he gave Sinclair a damn job, then we see Black Bat on the field, who was on a killing spree back in Midnight City. Mark was not happy about any of this. The moment the situation was handled, he went straight to Cecil. So he gets there and Cecil was like, look Mark, they can't fix their mistakes in prison. You just don't waste people like them. You reform them. Now look, Black Bat is one thing. Yes, he was on a killing spree, but he was technically doing it for good. He wasn't fully lost yet. But Sinclair,
that guy was straight
donated
evil, man.
corpses now, but you cannot erase his past. At least Black Bat was killing to keep people safe. Sinclair was doing it for the love of the game. Now Mark wasn't backing off. He said, I'm not leaving until you put them back in prison. So Cecil said, I bet. You know I'll rock with you, Mark, but you're forcing my hand. My job is to protect this planet from threats. Don't make me add you to the category. Man, I'm not even doing that. I know you ain't just. You better tell this shit to unhand me. Mark? Motherfucker. Told you to unhand me, boy. This is what you want, Cecil? So he runs through all of them with ease and was like, was that it? Nah. Not gonna lie, Cecil, that was tough. I'm gonna give you that. The Mark was like, look, I'm not gonna stop until you tell everyone what you've done. Listen, I don't wanna hurt you. I'm not the one who's gonna get hurt. I thought you don't make threats. Yeah, well, people change. Yo, who is he feeling like?
It's like at this moment, I was really thinking this might actually be. Nah, but for real though, Mark, I swear he was actually moving really different here. Like, really different. You would never see Immortal doing this.
He trying to live up to his name. And Mark was ready to fight that entire room, but Cecil has some device in his head.
Ooh,
now, this right here is the
man.
point of no return. The fact that you put a device in his head, there's no coming back from that.
Yeah, that was crazy.
He zooms off, made his way to the Guardians, but with that thing
like
in
putting
his head,
kryptonite in Superman's head.
This is the proudest I've been. I thought the Guardians was going to side with Cecil, but instead they was fighting for Mark. Now, Rex, I know you had good intentions, but you just hold him. The sound wasn't going to stop by destroying the device. The switch had to be manually turned off. And I think the robot saw this as an opportunity, because ain't no way y'all all decide to jump him now. The moment the switch gets destroyed. And once Rudy blocked the frequency, I knew Mark was going to snap. He started pulling off Omni-Man exclusive combos, doing things he never done before. He ripped that robot vertically, and everyone is just watching like, damn, I ain't about to calm him down. And honestly, I think Cecil be forgetting he's a normal person. He be talking crazy. He said, hey, Mark, don't you ever threaten me again. Bro, who the fuck?
Ew.
I told you I protect this planet, but don't you ever forget whose blood I got in my veins. If you ever come near my family again, you gonna meet the man he wanted me to be.
Rudy.
Now this man Mark really did redeem himself some of these previous seasons, bro.
Get this.
Now this man previously was sorry.
Now.
Yo, Invincible team, amazing work, bro. That scene, I felt mad for Mark. I was ready to get in there and start boxing the robots my damn self. But afterwards, he tells his folks about what happened. Even told them how he said he'll kill him if he ever comes close to them.
Well, why didn't you kill him already? Then you wouldn't have to worry.
Bro, how old is he? Bro is like 12 years old talking like that. I'm already
loving family, by the way.
But we're back to the Guardians, and obviously they got to clean this up. But they got to talking, and Ray was like, you know, Cecil spent millions to put me back together, but just had monsters try to rip us apart. I mean, technically, they were after Mark. I just got in the way, but I see what you're saying. Monster Girl was like, yeah, all we are to him is weapons, useful until we're not. And this is when the team starts to divide. One half of the team thinks Cecil went way too far, while the other thinks Mark forced him to do it.
Look at this bum right here.
How Ray shut Kate up.
I went through just as much as you and Rex. More even. Not anywhere close. There's only one of me. I can't go hide a backup copy of myself away like you can. My powers are different, so?
So this half of the team decided to stay while the other is leaving. And I don't know what Ruby has planned, because he said, yeah, Monster Girl is the reason why I'm leaving. But Mark is the strongest hero on the planet, and someday I might need him on my side. Bro, what do you have planned to where you need him?
Bro, I wish you included what that bum Immortal said, bro. I wish you included that, because Immortal is a straight bum.
To call in a favor from Invincible. But we did get a flashback of Cecil, and I'ma keep it a buck. If the villains are looking like this,
Neptune above.
I'm getting no heroics done. Now, Cecil was getting his ass beat, but the funniest part is, this man gets his whole wrist broken, reacted for a split second, and was like, hold on, I'm doing too much. The hoes is watching. But it just gets even worse.
This can't be.
Shorty, you got it, man. Listen, you leave that nigga, I'll lower your sentence. That's my deal, take it or leave it. But you know what they do? They leaked the gas anyway. Skin got boiled off, so Cecil knocks them in, closes the door, and he's a real one, I'll give him that. And the fact that he survived this and was back to normal like nothing happened, do you even need St. Clair when y'all can do stuff like this? The fact that not only you survived, but the ones who were taking that gas point blank did too, with not a single scar on their body, man.
That's right. What type of medical team do they got?
Bitch should have took my deal. But for real though, this was showing how Cecil used to think exactly like Mark. Can't be working with the bad guys. But him going to prison is what changed his mind. Now, first of all, there's gotta be a mistake. This quirkless man does not belong here. I don't know how he's so calm. I would have been squirming in those cuffs. I'm not staying here. Crazy part is though, this dude becomes the boss here. Don't know how he accomplished that. But it's been 3 years, so his boss comes back. Told him he has a new position now and wants Cecil to take his old one. He refused, but listen to this.
You can be the good guy, or the guy who saves the world.
It can't be both.
Now that's facts.
That's crazy
If
right there.
Batman didn't
That's good.
exist.
Oh my God.
You can say the Batman no kill rule is stupid, and I would agree with you in some cases. But hear me out.
All this yapping about Batman? Batman.
I'm just saying. But yeah, speaking of Batman, Black Bat actually joined the Guardians. And even Donald was like, yo, Cecil, I don't know about this one, man. Calling him in when we had no other choice is one thing. But joining the Guardians, he murdered people. And I understand both sides, but shit, you see who's left from the Guardians? They need all the help they can get. And this moment right here made me proud. Mark missed the first shot, but watch what he does with the rebound.
When I was lying on the ground, the only thing I could think about was you. That what I feel for you isn't some stupid crush. It's real.
Okay.
He really redeemed
But now
himself.
we see Mark training Ollie when they take a quick stop at Arts. Got his first suit and, you know, as long as you're happy. But he wanted to name himself Kid Omni-Man.
What?
You gonna have a target on your back the second you debut. But he wasn't the only one who got a new fit. I'm rocking with the black and blue, not gonna lie. And they got a perfect chance to test out the new suits.
I
But
remember
this
those two
dude,
bums
Ollie,
too.
just doesn't listen. Mark said, look, you gon' sit here and watch. I'ma handle this. He couldn't even let those words marinate for 2 seconds. He ran straight in, gets blasted, laid out on the pavement.
Well, I swear, this kid was pissing me off.
These guys. Like, imagine getting gripped by the chest, beat down, chest gripped again, and chucked into a wall. Within the span of 5 seconds, retirement is your only option after that. And the only thing Ollie had to say was, yo, bro, you ain't saved one for me? So now we see Debbie is finally getting out of her shell, going on dates. She deserves love. But telling this guy your whole life story on the second date, including that your son is invincible, is actually insane. Also, they were on the news, and I guess humans might actually be stupid because they couldn't fathom a costume change. They saw the blue suit and for some reason thought it was someone copying Invincible. They're calling him Invincible. Wow, the Viltrumites may have been right. There's no saving them. These niggas are stupid. So we see that the Mahler twins are back for the 37th time, and even they know the Guardians suck.
Oh my god, bro. I don't even want to continue, bro. This is just straight. This was straight pathetic, bro. Like I knew Immortal was trash, but this is just more this is just straight trash.
They were offended that only 5 put up. Now Black Bat might honestly put up a fight. What is Kate gonna do besides get her ass beat 20 times? I don't even know how Samson got on the team. I swear I don't even know what his powers are. I don't even know their name. And Immortal? Nigga, you just asked. So Samson couldn't even get a turn before getting knocked out. Immortal gets chucked into a beam. Why is he still employed?
I'm telling you, this man is straight trash, bro. Bro would just somehow keep it up with Omni-Man a little, to get it tossed by the Mahler twins, bro.
Has he won a single fight?
No.
He's probably the only person on this planet who has a KD ratio, and that shit is negative. Randy Cunningham almost got bodied, but Black Bat saves him. And instead of saving him again because he had ample time to do so, he says, look out. He didn't even try this time. And Kate's doing exactly what we all expected. Losing. Then Bat attacks the legs, flips over, and accomplished nothing. Now, I will give credit where credit is due. Immortal was mixing his shit. Not for long, though. He wasn't doing enough damage to lay him out. Continuing coverage of the crisis at the nuclear silo, the Guardians of the Globe is on scene, but there's been no updates since they entered. Do not get your hopes up. I repeat, do not get your hopes up. All citizens have been advised that if you're in trouble, please hesitate. Do not call these niggas. You're better off yelling for Adam Eve and hope she's in the area. Prayer is your only chance at survival. Ma, you see this shit? Those were the people I was working with.
I mean, it can't be that bad.
It's a 5v2.
What?
A 5v2. They have someone who can create clones and they still can't jump correctly. So Mark pulls up and Ollie was right behind him. Not gonna lie, that was a clean entrance. You a badass little kid. You don't listen, but that was cold. And Mark, come on, bro. Did you lose your Zenkai boost? Letting a child outperform you is crazy.
Literally.
And the only reason he got his face slammed into the pavement is because you distracted him. So he finally breaks free, got rid of that one, shoulder checked the next. And the twins were taking no chances. They said that punch was a little too hard. Let's just get this over with. Launch the missile so Mark goes after it. Meanwhile, Ollie is punching jaws off like, excuse me? Was you like this the whole time or what? So Mark catches up with the missile and him and Ollie are synced up. Nah, bro. Who this Jason Todd? Gonna be Red Hood in a couple months? Little dude gonna be a problem. His whole demeanor changed. Went from a little kid to a traumatized grown man. And he proceeds to walk him down.
Like the only trauma this kid might have is with Angstrom Levi. Angstrom Levi, right? Yeah. Angstrom Levi. And that's it. And that's it. He has a loving family, a loving mom. His home is peaceful. He has like a good tutor. And he's doing stuff like this. Alright, bro.
The man is begging for mercy, but he probably doesn't even know what that means. Obliterated that man's face.
He done killed the Mauler twins, the best villains in the show.
He really had the audacity to claim that was an accident. Nah, bro, we saw you. You were dead serious. And I don't know what Cecil was doing, like we didn't give you a clear warning. Y'all don't understand the amount of times...
No. Go back quick. Do you see this useless trash right here? Look at him. Pathetic. Like, he knows for a fact if he tries stepping up to Marquez, he's gonna get slapped right back down.
Y'all don't understand the amount of times I replayed this scene. The dude never looked this cool before. It must be the new suit. The landing too. Yo, who is this? It's not Mark Grayson. And look at Cecil. I couldn't imagine what's going through his head. He has never made that expression before. And you know Immortal punk ass not gonna do nothing. He's always so high and mighty until a Viltrumite in the room. Hey, you better put him down. Don't you dare do that. Hey, Invincible, put him down, man. Please. Invincible, don't make me come up there and talk to you about it.
Immortal is a bum.
Handle this with words. But this wasn't how I imagined this scene playing out, though. I thought Ollie was gonna put Mark in a position to where he was gonna kill. He's already down that path. I thought it was gonna happen now. But clearly Ollie doesn't need protection. So Mark is talking with him and he's heated. Rightfully so. This little boy just caught 2 bodies and not an ounce of regret, compassion, nothing. Caught 2 bodies and stood on that. And now Ollie's upset because Mark is upset and this little boy must be hiding his true power. For a second, I thought Mark couldn't catch up. I was about to be pissed. If this child who just got his powers is better than you, I would.
That's what I was about to say, bro. I was about to say, how trash are you, Mark?
Pretend it's no big deal.
Isn't it responsible to make sure that the bad guys never hurt anyone else? People kill each other all the time. And most people aren't even special like us. They're just normal. Do you ever think that maybe Dad was right?
Oh no.
Yo, bro, when I heard that the first time, bro, oh my goodness. Like, it's like, someone get this little kid out of here, bro. Someone get this kid out of here. Like, man.
No. Lil bro is unsavable. He's been surrounded by a loving family, a caretaker,
What I say?
in a nice
What did I
neighborhood,
say?
experienced no hardships in life. That is deadass just how he feels. So Debbie kind of talks some sense to him saying, what if she died? Is her life not precious? Think about how others would feel if they lost someone they cared about. Just because you don't know them, it doesn't make their lives less important.
The Maulers didn't have friends or family.
Ah, hell nah. But there wasn't any signs, they said. That little boy is corrupt. He gonna say he understands now, but just wait till he's older. He gonna do whatever he wants then. But until that day, I guess we're good. Nothing to worry about. If y'all don't move after that, I don't know what to tell you. Got drones outside your crib. And look who's back. Angstrom survived. Yo, give the Invincible team a round of applause. Invincible came back and went 3 for 3. I was expecting 1 episode, but was given 3 bangers. See, this is why I don't like watching weekly, because now we have to wait for the next episode.
No, I just want it all right now. But this is why I love Invincible, bro. This is I love this series right now. But hey, before I end this video, whose side are you on? Are you guys sided with Cecil or are you guys sided with Mark? Are you guys on Team Cap? Nah, I'm not going there. But are you guys on Team Mark or Team Cecil? Me personally, I'm going with a little bit of both, because I understand what Cecil means. Like the whole him recruiting Black Batman thing. I get that. But those cyborg things, nah, I really don't. But him putting like a device in Mark's head, nah, like that's some dirty tactics right there. But with Mark though, like I understand Mark and I don't like him, like with the whole like thing, like Black Batman. He could have let that slide, but those robots, nah. But the way they both handled the situation, it was kind of trash. But right now, I'm sided with both of them. What about you guys? Tell me below. But for right now, peace to y'all and.